Hello. Okay, let me see if this is working. Hold on. Hey. Okay, so this is my first time streaming. Okay, I am Multivmoon, whatever you want. Probably just Multimoon or just Moon. Whatever is cool, I guess. I am so excited to play this game. I am playing TOUCHSTARVED, and this is the first time I'm streaming. I think I already said that. Okay. Let me just edit. Hold on. This crap is so loud in my ears. So we're just gonna turn it down. Kind of by a lot. Okay. Welcome to my stream. That I don't know. Okay. I'm excited. Gonna start the game, I guess. I got recommended this game by, oh my god. Okay, I kind of already went through some stuff. Return. Okay. Sadly, I can't allow music because I guess it's copyrighted or something. So, disclaimer, streamers and content. So turn music volume to 0. I am so upset by this. I actually really wanted to listen to the music. This demo. Okay, this is the demo of TOUCHSTARVED prologue and not the finished product. I saw the trailer for this and oh my god, I can't wait. I love dating simulators. They're just so much fun. Okay. TOUCHSTARVED is intended for an older audience. It contains mature content that includes, but is not limited to, horror, graphic violence, strong language, alcohol, and drug references, injury, and dismemberment. Okay. Player discretion is advised. We chillin'. If you accept the content, please click. Okay, I can't read this, guys. In TOUCHSTARVED, your choices matter. I hate when choices matter because it makes things so much more stressful. Because, it's literally like life or death. The decisions you make may result in unique dialogue, interactions, or even choices in red text, which contain exclusive content. Try playing through the demo more than once and choosing different options. You might even uncover a secret ending, and remember, there are no wrong choices, only interesting ones. Okay, choose wisely and save often. The saving often part is going to kill me. I always forget to save things, so it's fine though. Left click, progress, text, and dialogue. We'll figure it out. My name? You know it. Moon. Choose my pronouns. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. This world began to unravel long before you were born. Oh, I really want to listen to the music. I can't. It began with fog fall. Spectral mist bled from the seams where reality wore so thin it split. And from that fog emerged monsters, inhuman beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect. Others were mindless beasts driven by little more than the desire to slaughter. As cities fell and unrest spread, humans united in their fear while monsters thrived in chaos. And then there's you. There's me. Oh. You're not even sure if you're human. Oh. I was born with a curse? With hands that alter the minds of anyone you touch? What? This is so cool. Okay. The unnamed. Jesus Christ. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. The priest claimed your touch bestowed enlightenment, but a visiting mage revealed your curse for what it is. Following the mage's word, you fled in search of the cenobium. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body and soul, and innate in you know, sixth sense gives you a heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presences around you. Okay. The Hound. Am I gonna be a werewolf or something? I don't know. Okay. You were raised by society's outcasts, criminals who accepted you when nobody else would. Ooh. Your partner in crime, a friend since childhood, helped you steal enough money for the cure, then betrayed you? Oh, heck nah. They left you with only enough coin to travel to this, and that'll be your last hope. You have sharply honed social intuition. You can survive and even thrive in the violent underbelly of any city, using your experience with the underworld to get ahead. Okay. The Alchemist, an abandoned mage. An exiled Cenobian mage took you in as a child, raising you as her apprentice. She seemed to take pity on your curse, but you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject. You fled to a Cenobian seeking a cure. You are an experienced spellcaster, knowledge of alchemy, spellcraft, and history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic. Okay. That was a lot of reading that I was not prepared for. You have sharply honed social intuition. You can survive violent everybody of the city. Oh, I don't know. Initial premonitions that rally your body. Gives you awareness. I kind of like this one. Whatever. The Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, did I click it? Oh. Okay, yeah. Your name, yes, this is all correct. Yes. I'm way too hyped up right now. I'm drinking a Monster. Not a good idea. I have work tomorrow. Okay, ASMR. The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death. The ever-present stench of decay and countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. Okay, I need music. I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't know what would happen. I know nothing about this, so we're gonna do it. Like seeds across the barren. I can't do it with no sound. I can't. It's killing me. Alright. I could say death doesn't scare me, but to tell the truth, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the ways. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. As the rations grew sparse and my canteen ran dry, I began to despair, but then I saw it. Oh my god. This is like really pretty. I love the art style. Iridia, the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world, and home to the famous academy called the Cenobium. All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's there. This is so cool. All that stands between me and a cure is a final stretch of salt-soaked waste, or so I think, until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Is this fog fall? My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire, dangerous in cities, but a death sentence beyond then. Okay. A thick blanket of fog that engulfs you, smothering out. Oh my god, this is so cool. Like, the language, it's like, really captures. The wagon lurches to a stop. An eerie silence, heavy as the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream. Stay back! No! Alright, the cry dissolves into wet gurgling. Oh my god! Oh my god. That scared the living life out of me. This is not meant to be a horror game. Okay. Then the wagon violently pitches to the side. I hit the ground hard. The air punched from my lungs. When I opened my eyes, adrenaline lens set in. Awful clarity to the carnage around me. A traitor I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud, their back reduced to long strings of torn muscle, gleaming gristle and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Oh, what is that? Smash. I try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding, white blooms across my vision. Only when my eyes adjust do I see the dark shape in front of me. Oh! What is this, a Pokemon? A soulless stoops over the twisted form of a caravaner. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and blink as one. That's kind of cool. Shut up. I need to turn this down. Shut up. I cannot do this. Okay, the soulless lets out an ear-splitting shriek and runs at me. But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing in the mist. Distantly, a horse screams in the dark. I need to move now. Run for the city, head... Oop! Oop! What is this, time? What's going on? But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist distantly. Wait. I freeze, swivel. Shut the fuck up. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna go to the city. We're gonna go to the city, not the wagon. I take off, running deeper into the haze. The fog is so thick that I fear I'm headed in the wrong directions until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of a spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching the opaque mist for the source, but the fog falls, twists and stretches around. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forth from the fog. Our eyes meet too late. He slams into me, knocking me to the ground, and slips in the patch of mud. The soulless falls on him, and as soon as he slows, it catches the driver by his throat and rakes his stomach with razor-sharp claws. Oh my god. Alright. He comes apart like wet paper spilling into... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm thinking? That's why I said smash. What can he... Okay, no. We're not doing this. Fighting the urge to leave. Oh god. I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a... Oh. Shit. My hand catches on the jagged edge of a rib jutting up from the water. Bandages unfair. Was this a bad idea? Did I do the wrong thing? Am I like dead right now? What's going on? The pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Huh? Ugh! Can you stand? One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run. They reach for my hand and I realize too late that my bandages have come undone. No! Don't touch me! Ooh. Okay. The sensation of their thumb brushes the back of my hand, sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch, and in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold. Oh! What is this? Oh my god. Their lips peel back into a deranged grin. Guys, Be so for real. Ha 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 ha. No, I've seen this face countless times before. This is my cursed madness of my own making. The grip of my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Let me go! Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat. Choke. Okay, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. What? I can't even do anything. What? There's no choices. Like kill him or something. Die, 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 die. Ooh. Spit bubbles at the corners of their mouth and flecks my face. The edges of my vision darken as my lungs scream for air. We're gonna fight them off! Why would I scream for help? Who's gonna help me? My nails gouge deep into the driver's wrist, but no matter how much blood I draw, they don't flinch. Okay. Oh! The more I struggle, the tighter their grip grows. My pulse hammers in my ears, slowing with each thudding beat! This can't be happening. I'm going to die. And not because of the fog fall or the soulless, but because of my own curse. That's crazy. Tears sting my eyes. No, no, no. Not here. Not like this. The hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn into each rad cough. My vision clears, and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine. Lips still split in the macabre, smile, even as blood seeps between their teeth. They give one last shuddering breath, then slump over the claws hooked through their stomach. Oh! The soulless shoves the body aside and the eyes glowing, studying its leathery skin, thin as though grinning. Bro saved me. Oh. Oh. Just kidding. There's a flash of claws, red spill across my face. I'm dead. I don't even know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. I shouldn't have picked this. But as I sink into the murky water, I thought there'd be pain, but as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is a grit of silt filling my mouth in the icy embrace of shallow water. Distantly, I notice an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds, mine neatly served at the elbow. It should have taken both my arms. Without them, maybe I could have survived. Maybe I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold, alone, and face down in a desolate wasteland. Alright. A fitting end for a... Are you serious? Monstrosity like me? Be so for real. Be so for real. If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone, and his choking stench of bogged water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanish. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nothing at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it. But the next moment I take a reflexive breath, air pours into my lungs, then out again in a ragged gasp. Feeling comes flooding back, warm cloth on my bare skin, a firm surface underneath me, a strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid. Who is... Okay. I twist my head toward the voice. Tears flood my blurry vision at the bright glow of lamplight. Yeah, this dude is bright as hell for no reason right now. Try not to move. Ooh. The voice is calm, steady, and commanding. Sorry. But more importantly, it's the stranger's voice. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is. I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me! Oh my god, what am I doing right now? My words come out in a little more than a creaky whisper. I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. Oh my, this is... Bro. No, who the hell is this? I'm gonna sit up. I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swims in my surroundings, giving an alarming lurch. Ugh, a stubborn patient. I don't have the strength to dignify that with a response. Instead, I pull the sheet up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. Whoa. Sweet mama. Look at that long hair. Dude, he looks so good. The stranger towers over my prone form. Warm light reflects off his pristine medical coat. He's a doctor? I instinctively shrink back, and that's when I notice that I'm completely naked except for a thin linen sheet. Naked, lying on a low cot with a pair of sharp golden eyes watching my every move, the man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet to hide them from sight, though it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Strange, cursed, inhuman. I brace myself for his inevitable suspicion and disgust, but his expression doesn't even flicker from that courteous smile. Oh, he just watches in placid silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? Be calm. You are safe here. Okay. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere with anyone. Even my own mentor, my teacher, thought I was nothing but a convenient specimen to be used and discarded. I scowl, pulling the sheets protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? What? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the papers in his hands. I see you are not to be dissuaded. Your clothes are torn to shreds, so... Oh! When I found you, but I procured replacements. Okay. He really saw my whole body like that. Ooh! He want me. With a soft creak, he stands from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. I seem to be in some sort of medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical concoctions line the counters and knee rows. The air makes my nose twitch, a faint whiff of smoke and something distinctly metallic that I can't quite place. Ooh. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth, which he... I gotta take a drink. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh. Alright. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out right now. I need to change the title of my live stream because... Oh, I see. What's this game called? Oh, TOUCHSTARVED. There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Alright. Where she sits at the foot of my cot, he's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my... Oh my god. I love tall men. Oh my, tall women and oh my god. Please. Oh my god. Thank you. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is. What he can do or what he wants with me. Or what he wants to do with me. If you know what I mean. Thank you. You're welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. With a curt nod, he leads through a narrow door. I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him. I count to 3 in sudden silence. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down sorry, I had a burp. I reach down absently to rub at it, then freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. Right. I got I don't even know. Cut up. I know what I saw. The beast took my arm clean off, and yet my arm shows no sign of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. Oh my god, this dude sewed my arm back together. I gingerly flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at this sensation. This is impossible. I should be dead, or at the very least gasping out of my last breaths. Dude, oh my god, that creature literally ripped me apart, bro. Like, how am I not dead? I squeeze my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel, to wake up bleeding out in the swamp. But nothing happens. The seconds tick by, and my arm remains resolutely healed, my surroundings pristine and quiet. In numb disbelief, I reach for my replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling on them. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, with a black woolen cloak to go with them. But there's one thing still missing: my bandages. Alright. Whoa. The golden-eyed man didn't leave me with any. Okay, hold on. What is... Sorry, my hair is just being really stupid right now. Okay. We're back to it. Oh. Just kidding. Okay. The golden-eyed man didn't leave me with any, even though I know he saw my hands. I slide off the bed and take a few unsteady steps towards one of the drawers. If this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages somewhere. I start opening drawers at random, and of course, that's when the door swings open. Okay. Ooh. Are you looking for something? Yes, I am. You, baby girl. I whirl around, clutching a thick roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him, but my legs bump against the... Oh my god. I am literally tripping on purpose. Your caution is understandable, though if I meant you any harm, you would know. Okay. That doesn't make me feel better in the slightest, but he makes no move towards me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and mottled skin disappear under a layer of clean white cotton. May I ask why you need additional bandages? I clenched my jaw. I knew it would only be a matter of time before he asked about my hands, though the way he does it is strangely roundabout. We're just gonna decline that. Well, that's a very personal question, and I don't really want to answer. Is that so? Surely you realize that I can only help if you tell me what ails you. An involuntary snort of laughter escapes me. Where should I even begin? Would he even believe me if I told him? No, best to keep my curiosity to myself for now and learn more about him first. Who are you? You may call me Karis. And where exactly am I? Iridia, which I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go. Iridia. So I made it to the city of knowledge after all. I should feel relieved, but all I can manage is a vague sense of increasing unease. For real. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment. Which you provided? Yes. He says it so simply, as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic addition to me. I frown and flex my fingers on my recently healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine, thoroughly attached to me. You're saying that you stitched my arm back on? That's what I said! Pardon? A soulless attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm off clean. My arm clean off. Okay. But when I woke up here, I spent my entire life learning from a Zenobia mage, and I know of no alchemy or magic that could reattach a severed limb. Even if he somehow could heal Oof. Even if he somehow could heal me by magic, I should detect traces of it, but I have sensed nothing out of the ordinary at all. The doctor cures, pinches the bridge of his nose. He sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. I do not know where you came from, but Aridia is a city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike. Information is power, and it is most unwise to give or receive it freely. Since you have refused to indulge your secrets, I will not divulge mine. Oh, not indulge. What the? I think I'm dyslexic, guys. Divulge your secrets. I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name. You are new to Aridia, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. However, you should not expect others to extend the same courtesy. What? Okay, I get it. Why am I actually being so rude to this guy? Do you understand? Yes, sir. He looks pointedly at my freshly bandaged hands. Loath though I am to admit it, he has a point. I'm also a complete stranger to him, and if he's telling the truth, he saved my life. Yes, he did. I take a deep, steadying breath. This time when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself. Moon. My name is Moon. It is a pleasure to meet you, Moon. Oh my god, y'all see that smirk? I'm getting way ahead of myself right now. Oh my god, and I just almost knocked my freaking mic over. Okay. There's a little more warmth in his smile, his polite demeanor back in an instant. Ooh. I'm just gonna say thanks. Thanks for saving my life. I chance to smile in return, even if he won't explain how he did the impossible. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd be dead if it not for Cuirass. I don't know. Think nothing of it. I'm not sure if he's just being excessively courteous, but his words only raise more urgent questions. But I had to ask, why did you save me? You don't know me. The question seemed to startle Cuirass. I could hardly leave you to die in the waste. Assisting those in need is the very essence of a doctor's duty. I've never met a doctor who also handed out free clothes. My fingers find the edge of the cloak. There's a subtle but delicately embroidered pattern around the hem. I try to not think about what kind of price Cuirass might ask for such well-made clothes. Oh god, bruh. Them hospitals, we need free healthcare here. For real. Please. Like, no. I can't do it anymore. It's so expensive. Not that I even go to the doctor, but like still, like, what if something happens to me? I'm gonna have to pay like $10,000 to like get an x-ray or something. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across so fascinating a patient. He's fascinated by me? I blink. What did he just say? I simply meant that few would cling to life so resolutely or brave such a perilous journey to Aridia. I cannot help being curious about you, Moon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, what the heck? Okay. His voice dips to a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. Okay, listen. I have not even met any of the other characters, so you're pretty curious yourself? Kind of flirty back. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not too sure about you. You're pretty curious yourself. Am I? Shut up. Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my intact fingers at him. Clearly not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. I require none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin, and it would be unethical to leave you destitute in a strange place. I fall silent, unsure what to say. Nobody would help a whore like me for free. There has to be some kind of catch or trick, right? A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold and spares from having to say anything else. Duty calls. Unfortunately, you are not my only patient today. The knocking grows more insistent, and Curious lets out a tired sigh. Please wait your turn. Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops. Do you need anything else? Oh, do you need anything before you leave, Moon? Oh. Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I'd almost forgotten why I came to Iridia in the first place. I need directions to the cenobium. The cenobium? Ooh! Why do you look like that? The look on his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cool deliberation when he speaks again. Whatever you seek, it is very unlikely you will find it there. The cenobium's gates open for a precious few visitors. Even if they did, you would not like what you found inside. My heart sinks. Is he saying that I came all this way for nothing? Risk life and limb for nothing? No, that can't be. I've only just arrived, and Iridia is the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. Then, if not the cenobium, what would you suggest? Do you know anyone else in Iridia? I shake my head. Then I suggest a local guide. Head to the Wet Wick and ask for Leander. Excuse me? The Wet what? The Wet Wick. He sounds deeply unamused. Following the postings advertising Leander's bloodhounds, they are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, tell him I sent you. That isn't much to go on, but Karis points towards the clinic's back door. You will be safe as long as you do not draw attention to yourself. That's easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. Obviously, bro. You literally... Everyone died, like, beginning of the game. Okay. Whew, I can't breathe. Alright. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. Though he's smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I slip out the back door. Dang! Getting that for free. I find myself standing in a narrow and rather... Hold on. Okay. In a narrow and rather gloomy alley, I pull the new cloak up over my nose, stepping up over the contents of chamber pots that have been emptied into the street. Something weighs heavily inside one of the cloak's pockets, my coin purse. Everything is still inside, every last coin that I'd scrapped together for my journey to Iridia. It doesn't even look like it was open. There were so few coins to begin with, they probably weren't worth stealing. I glanced back at the clinic's closed door. Karis didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. Okay. But he also said that in Iridia, secrets are power. Does he expect me to give up mine at some point? That's not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter why he did it, Karis gave me a second chance and a lead on where I might find help. Okay. I better get going before he changes his mind. I squeeze out the alley and into the crowded main street. The line outside Karis's clinic stretches down the down the road. A too thin peddlers queue alongside weathered elders. If any place is in desperate need of a free clinic, it's this one. The cobblestones are treacherously rough under my feet, deep grooves worn between them by regular flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Iridia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated, all crammed together in narrow streets. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in paper. The smell of fried food drifts over to my stomach, gives a faint gurgle. Oof, making me hungry for real. This morning's catch, fried up hot and fresh. Not too many eyeballs today. That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving, so I duck my head under the stall's grubby awning. A large fish leers up at me, its 3 bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you got? The vendor points at a metal basket of what looks like long strips of savory fried dough. Fresh long lads. 3 copper apiece. Don't burn your mouth. I take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I might not even be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. Dang, I'm broke. This is so pretty. Oh no. Alright. 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought irony archway adorned with dangling garlands of red and pink lilies. Pretty. The buildings in this quarter are a dizzying riot of color, painted walls and tinted glass everywhere I look. Sheer red and pink curtains flutter in open doorways. Musical voices call out invitingly. Incense mingles with the pungent scent of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. Okay. What do you mean by that? This must be Iridia's entertainment district. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the crumbs from my hands when I spot a poster. It features the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring and the word Bloodhounds printed above his head. A motto, as above, so below, circles the artwork. If Leander is a leader of Bloodhounds, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. So what does it look like? I follow the line of identical posters around a corner and nearly hit my head on a precariously dangling wooden sign. Looking up, faded orange letters read, "The Wet Wait." The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days, but I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. Oh! Okay, this is cool. The inside of the bar is a far cry from the abandoned exterior. It's not even midday yet. Most of the tables and booths are occupied by a loose assembly of people in matching ring. I'm just gonna lower that down a little bit. Alright. I'm no stranger to bars. Sometimes I would take my books to the local tavern for a change of scenery, but I prefer quieter places. I feel like that's me. A cursory glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earring. I'm about to head towards the counter when a chant rises from the center of the room. Show! 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 The remaining green cloaks abandon the bar and their booths to rush towards the center of the room in a sudden turn. There's no time to move out of the way. I'm caught, swept along in the current. Hey! Rhythmic chanting drowns out my voice. I thrash, throwing out my elbows. The press of bodies grows heavier. This sounds like a concert. What's going on? My hip knocks into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself, but the crowd has stilled. The chanting stopped. A pair of gilded boots stride across the tabletop. Shut up! 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 I saw this guy in the trailer. I think it's the one that I want. Please, please, please. Okay. Seriously, you dogs again? Scattered laughter and cheers rise from the audience. I drag my eyes upwards. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, shut up. Okay, a well-dressed man stands on the table in front of me, his broad shoulders framed by the thick lapels, of a trench coat. This really is the last time, roll right? This time when he speaks, the audience falls silent, as though bewitched by his magnetic presence or rich, low voice. Please! Please! I want him! I want him! But nothing is as captivating as his smile. He beams at the crowd around him, a performer on his makeshift stage. Don't blink, or you'll miss it. He laughs, and the dagger-shaped earring dangling from his left ear catches the light in a flash of gold. It would seem I found Leander. Why is his name Leander? I'm sorry, no shade, but it's just like, I've never heard that name before. He raises his hand above the audience and snaps. A flash of pale green light, real magic. No ordinary stage trick blinds me. Okay. So this dude's like a freak. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Shot. Look at him. Look at him. As the brilliance ebbs, my gaze refocuses on the mage towering above me. He flicks his wrist, and the magic spiraling around him coalesces. Oh, bro, this dude literally came out of Tangled, like those flowers. He's got that power, bro. It's like Tangle's or Rapunzel's brother or something. A delicate flower stem sprouts from between his pinched fingers. One by one, glowing lily petals spring forth. With a flourish, the mage presents the conjured flowers. The audience bursts into clapping and cheers. My mouth hangs open, and not just on an account of the impressive performance. There was no incantation, no spell circle. This is interesting, and I am so here for it. I'm here for it. Alright. I've never seen something so beautiful and intricate conjured so effortlessly. Leander must be an incredible gifted mage. No wonder Curus recommended him. Leander plucks the iridescent bouquet out of the air and turns in a slow circle, giving his audience a good look. Now, who could use some good luck? Eager onlookers scoot closer to the table. Some reach for the lilies, while others whistle and call Leander's name. Oh my god, this dude is dreamy. Please. But his cool green eyes slide right over them, locking on me instead. Ooh! He picked me? Okay, shut up. How about you? My chest tightens. Every person gathered turns to stare at me. I'm gonna take the flowers! Wait. I forgot about my whole, I'm freaking Elsa over here. I can't touch anyone. I reach out, all too aware of the way my fingers tremble as I carefully take the flowers from him. There's no weight to them, only a faint warmth that radiates from the stems. As soon as the flowers leave Leander's hand, their light dims. They fade away in a shower of opalescent light. To my... Oh my god, I have flowers right next to me. I totally just put my hair into them. Oh, yikes. Okay, that's fine. To my surprise, Leander laughs under his breath. That's the problem with flowers. They don't last long, but they leave an impression, right? He grins at me, and I find myself smiling back. Oh my god. Wait, so... Oh, okay. I see. Please. Oh my god. I want him so bad. I'm so down bad. Alright, Leander steps off the table, dropping among the excited crowd with an audible clunk. Alright, bloodhounds, get back to your drink. Show's over. The green cloak disperse at his command, returning to their tables and booths. Before I can make my way towards Leander, his eyes Oh! Dude, he wants me so bad. He gives me a friendly wave, then beckons me over to the crowded counter. I manage to squeeze beside him, but there's so little room that his broad shoulder presses against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Oh my god. I cannot. I'm actually gonna freak out. Oh, is this your first time in Iridia? He says it lightly with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much? No, but I'm certain I'd remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My eyes flicker to the... I am a sucker for freaking romance. Please. I love it. It is just... Oh, please. I can't. Oh my god. If I met this dude in real life, please, on my hands and knees. My eyes flicker to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery, and being this close makes eye contact difficult. Oh my god, oh my god. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. What can I get you? Surprise me and add anything my friend wants to my tab. He's a sugar daddy. Shut up. He's, oh my god. And he, oh my god, shut up. He's mine. This is the one. I wasn't expecting the generosity, but I have to admit, I do feel a little thirsty after all that fried dough. I'll have what he's having. While the bartender leaves to fix our drinks, Leander leans his elbows on the counter. I'm just imagining this. I can't. I'm close enough to notice the purple shadows under his lower lids. Dude's emo, and I love it. Okay, he's not actually emo, but, you know. Okay. His eyes wander over me in return, but when they lock on the bandage's hands, a sour taste rises in my throat. Here comes the questions. So, what brings you to the wick? Karis sent me. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, but immediately falls right back into place. I love that. I love it. So, it's about work. The bartender returns with a pair of glasses filled with what I can only assume is beer. I raise my glass and give it an experimental sip. It smells faintly yeasty, but with an undercurrent I can't quite place it. A quick sip confirms my worst suspicions. It's awful. Somehow briny and sour in a way that reminds me of pickles. My character doesn't like pickles? Are you serious? Pickles are so good. Shut up. But any thought of complaining dies the moment I look up and see Leander taking a deep swig from his glass. He lets out a satisfied breath. His pecs. He's, oh my god, he's so handsome. How can I be of assistance? I need to get to Cenobium. As soon as the word Cenobium leaves my mouth, the entire bar falls on. I don't like this. Bloodhounds twist around in their seats to gawk openly. Finally, an especially drunk one speaks up. The hell are you bringing up the Cenobium in here? Throw him out. This is a bloodhound territory. The vitriol catches me off guard from the angry looks thrown my way. It's clear I've broken some unspoken rule just by mentioning this Cenobium. When I glance at Leander, he's drinking as though he hasn't noticed the uproar. Only when he catches me looking does he lower his glass. For the love of I messed that up. He drags a hand on his face. Hey, keep it down, will ya? This is business. Ooh, alright, so we are never mentioning Cenobium to anyone again. We're just gonna say, gotta get to that S. I tense, expecting an argument, but the outspoken bloodhounds silently return to their drinks. Only a handful continue to watch me warily. Sorry about them. The Cenobium's a bit of a touchy subject in these parts. Mix in enough drinks and, well, you saw. How about we continue this outside? When I give him a terse nod, he pushes away from the bar counter. Okay. I follow Leander to an alleyway tucked behind the wet wick, where layers of frayed bloodhounds posters have been plastered to the walls. Ooh. Kinda standing. Pretty, I need to relax. I'm so down bad for this man. Seeing them side by side, the resemblance between Leander and his likeness on the posters is impressive. Karis sends you here for help with the Cenobium, did he? From the look he gives me, he already knows the answer. I glance away. No, he didn't. He suggested I find an alternative. Yet here you are, asking about them anyway. What do you need the cenobium for? I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people know about my capabilities, the better. Thankfully, Leander takes my reluctant silence as an answer. Well, I see you're already aware of the city's currency. Information's worth its weight in gold here. Kira's told you the truth. The cenobium's dangerous. Get on their bad side and they'll imprison you if you're lucky, or torture you if you're not. Torture? My teacher never described anything like that. But the cenobium's supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary. The cenobium has always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge, a shiny beacon of hope in a world steeped in nightmares. If any place held answers, it would be the cenobium. That's why I came here. That's what they want you to think. But things that seem too good to be true are often just that. Such a simple statement, and yet it leaves me reeling. If it's true, if I staked everything on a lie, then what now? Leander clears his throat. But as I always say, there's a solution to every problem, an alternative to every solution. He claps his hands and turns to me with a brilliant smile. Okay, what does he want? That's why Kira's pointing you to the Bloodhounds. Let us help you. Whether it's hunting solace, finding people, or recovering stolen valuables, we can do it all, and free of charge. I'm shaking my head before he even finished his practice speech. My patience is wearing dangerously thin. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans. Samaritans? I forgot. Whatever. To my chagrin, Leander nods slowly. Oop. He's a little upset. Then your problem must be fairly serious. And if the cenobium's your first choice, you're searching for a magical solution, aren't you? When my eyes widen, he nods along, as though he suspected all along. I'd be happy to help you out, that is, if you tell me what ails you. Leander might not work for the cenobium, but if his show was any indication, then he is even stronger than the mage who raised me. She couldn't do anything about my curse, but maybe. I'm silent, plagued by indecision. I don't know if I can trust him, but it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this could be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a pained whisper. I'm cursed. Cursed? Oh, now I'm very curious. What kind of curse? Something ancestral? Or more recent? He looks me up and down. Okay. Taking in my face, my eyes, and finally my hands. Oh my god, just please, I want you so bad. It's your hands, isn't it? I wait until I'm certain my voice will remain steady before answering. My touch is dangerous. If it changes people, hurts them. Before I even finished, Lavender begins taking his glove off. He tugs his left hand free and flexes his fingers. Let's see it. He offers me his hand, and a prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm, an enchantment for protection. But I am already shrinking backwards. I can't. I don't care how confident Leander is. I can't bring myself to hurt him, to see his face twist into a mask of madness. Believe me, this isn't an ordinary curse. I'll be fine. Perhaps where you came from, your affliction was strange and one of a kind. But spending a year in the city, you'll see 1,000 curses and thrice as many curses. Do you really think Karis would send you here if I couldn't handle it? How should I know? I only met him today. I'm as good as any mage in the cenobium. Better even. If they can help, so can I. You don't know what you're asking me. I'm asking you to trust me. I look from Leander's outstretched hand to his confident smile. Then with a short breath, I began unwinding the bandages from my hand. Fine. But if you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. Ooh, oh my god, this is getting a little kinky. You can tie me up first if it makes you feel bad. Oh, he's blushing. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay. With each joint I expose, I grow more and more certain that this is a terrible idea. Ready when you are. If he's bothered by the way my hands look, he doesn't show it. My fingers hover shakily over his palm. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna touch him. Please. I tap his palm once as quickly as possible. It's barely more than a brush, but that's all it ever takes. When I look at his face, expecting to see the worst, Leander only grins. See? It can't be. This time when I reached out to touch Leander's palm again, he catches my wrist before I can pull away. I told you, there's really nothing to worry about. Oh, please! Meow! He trails off when my thumb brushes the soft skin of his inner rizzy. Oh my god. I searched Leander's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain a clear, soft green. Color rises in his cheeks, but he remains still, except for the subtle bobbing of his throat. He can bob that throat. Okay. Too far. Neither of us speak as I trace the contours of Leander's palm, lost in an awareness I wasn't prepared for. I've been with other people, kissed them, been embraced by them, and more, but not like this. My fingers, long deprived by years of bandaging, pick up every single detail. The grooves of his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the pulse. Oh my god. Please! Oh my god. Stop. I can't. I'm gonna freak out. For as long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand, not without dire consequences. I never realized what I was missing until this moment. When Leander's pulse is steady, mine is hammering as fear gives way to excitement. Okay, this can make or break. If I let it go, he's gonna be like, okay. If I keep touching him, he might be like, that's too much, and I might kill him. So let's keep touching him. My hand glides over Leander's wrist and up his forearm, where smooth skin probably gives away to the raised scar by the edge of his sleeve. It matches the one that runs from his collar to cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? I glance at Leander's face and his lips apart as he considers his words before speaking. Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this? Shut up. My hand goes still on his arm. So far, I'll admit your touch does make me somewhat difficult to stay level-headed, but not to do your power. Oh my god. He takes my hand, his soft green eyes flick to mine before he turns it to inspect the golden fissures, crisscrossing my knuckles. Look, we match. Oh my god, matching scars! Shut up! I can't. Oh, okay. He points at a golden pin on his coat collar, and I give him a small smile. I draw my hand back and take a steadying breath. My head feels as though it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motions of rewrapping my hand, although my fingers tremble too much for the bandages to lie flat. I can't believe that worked. May I ask your name? Oh my god, he doesn't even know my name. Oh my, I just caressed this man and he doesn't even know my name. Oh my god. I'm Moon. You were right to hide this from me, Moon. That curse of yours, it's unlike anything I've ever dealt with. I can tell you're discreet, but you'd best not go showing that off to anyone else. I didn't plan on it. Are you staying in Lowtown? I'm gonna room with him. Please. I paused. Room and broad and board was something I hadn't yet considered. I don't know. Let's get you properly settled then. Please take me to your house. Please take me to your house. The wet week is supposed to be quieter. Without their leader, most of the bloodhounds have dispersed, or in a few cases fallen asleep beside their drinks. Got any rooms left, or did my lot grab them all to sleep it off? The bartender, who I now realize doubles as an innkeeper, slides the key onto the counter. You know what? I always keep the corner room open for the escapees. Oh, that was weird. Leander's laugh sounds slightly strained. Hold on. What did he say? You know, I always keep the corner room. Oh. And I always appreciate it, but you're mistaken. This is just for my friend Moon. Sure. Stay as long as you like. You two have fun. Escape it. Huh? Leander clears his throat, then holds the key out to me. But I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, let alone a room. How much do I owe you? Nothing. Bloodhound's rate. My treat, since you shared your secret. Food, drink, and a warm bed, anything you need. Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small, but weighs heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Iridia, let alone free meals. Thank you. Go explore, Moon. You'll find many roads in Iridia, each leading to different answers, but you need a reprieve from what haunts you. Come find me. Reprieve? I don't know. Just be careful. I nod, taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Leander gives me one last friendly wave before I depart. No, I don't want him to leave. Oh my god, please. The air clings sudden and heavy. Without the morning crowd, the sunless streets look barren and bleak. Even the peddlers are long gone. Only a pair of crows remain quibbling over stale crust in a gutter. I feel a ridiculous pang of envy. At least they've got reason to fight. I've never felt so lost. Kira's and Leander both made it clear that the Cenobium can't be trusted, but I came so far, endured so much. I need to see the Cenobium for myself. If only to satisfy my curiosity. I should have asked someone at the bar for directions before leaving. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud, I think. Until a puff of hot breath tingles the back of my... Huh? Oh my god. Girl, you better run. The shadow runs down the streets and revolts. A formless dark spreads like ink into... Oh my god, what's going on? Claws stretch. A muzzle splits open to reveal long jagged teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep I feel it. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement or a single breath will snap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. I'm not going to die. I want to see what got me first. I steel myself, then turn. The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone except for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. What just happened? Oh my god. That was so unexpected. A monster that much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for human were it not for the tufted ears. The tail curled around his ankle. Oh my god, it's a furry. Or the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles. When they fall on me, our eyes meet and the monster uncrosses his long legs. His hair gleams, a shade of red that reminds me unsettlingly of blood where it curls around his collared throat. Jumpy, aren't ya? Okay, he's kind of bad. His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin and his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable little smile. Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't falter. The only beasts I've seen are the wicked, drooling regulars. Though this did catch my eye. With a oh. He's bad. Oh. Okay. Alright, with a flourish of his hand, my in-room key appears dangling from his finger and turns on its chain, glittering when it catches the light. My hands fly to my cloak's pockets and, sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. I'm still on edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edges of my vision. I always attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. Who said that's my key? He smiles wide enough to reveal pointed canines. Oh, I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. Sitting like this, somebody might take advantage. A bald-faced lie said without a hint of irony. I can't figure out how he picked my pockets under my nose, but I'm certain he took my key, and I need it back. I approach the man carefully to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. That's true. The stranger's chain softly clinks with the tilt of his head. His ears flick. Keeping your distance? I'd be stupid to trust you. You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over there? He gives an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? He's got me there. The sheer fabric of his sleeves alone would be too expensive for most street thieves. Hell, his shoes look like they cost more than I spend traveling here. And then there's a shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. Oh. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. Luckily for you, I don't charge. Why does no one charge anything in the city? I need to, go here. Give me all that free stuff, please. I cannot breathe right now. My nose is so stuffed up. Okay. This man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang, and for the first time since I stepped into the shadow, I feel something other than dread. My face grows hot. Wait, what did I say? Oh. Runs the tip of his tongue over a fang, and for the first time I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than dread. My face grows hot. That's not what I meant. I'm flattered, really. Were sex my trade, I might make an exception for you. How about half off for a handy? Or you could just hand over my key. Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail. Oh, okay. Just throw it here. So some spiny little street urchin can snatch it and run? He raises my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here, so tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? He listlessly, alright, tongue twister, watches the arc of my key swinging around his finger. The weather's shit. The food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless... Dagger's sharp eyes flick towards me, the gleam with amusement. Unless you're just dying to consort with monster. Oh, okay. But now my embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, it's the most frustrating one I've ever heard of. Listen, I gotta keep my options open, because you never know. How'd you know that I spent all my money, starved and nearly died in a swamp, just so I could crawl into bed with the first thirsty monster I saw? That earns me a burst of breathy laughter. He gazes at me under his dark lashes. Aren't you funny? Oh my god, oh my god. Could you be any more obvious? I have been told subtly is not my strength. So your place or mine? I'll pass. Tempting, but no. Yet he still smiles, undeterred, whatever. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. And something tells me that this one's more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh. I don't mind. I don't know what you want or what you're messing with. Or, wait, what? Messing with me? But I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack or bite. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. Okay. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into innuendo. Even when I'm silent, he goes on as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. Their ludus is utterly exquisite, truly a performance to die for. There's life in a dreadful place if you know where to look. You sound like you know the city well. The man's gaze flickers from me to the key dangling from his finger. Naturally, this dump was a little more than a miserable little smear when I first arrived. Hightown, Lowtown, I know Iridia like the back of my hand. What about the cenobium? Do you know where that is? His smile vanishes. Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower looming over the rest? It's a little hard to miss. He must mean that spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Iridia. The cenobium's overrated, forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their lip. Excuse me. I could show you things those stuffy boars in her limp-deck tower couldn't even dream of. I've already got plans. Oh. Have you some pressing matters at the cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians? Tea time with the most esteemed abbess? That's my business. What's it matter to you? I square my shoulders and the amusement bleeds out of him. Your loss. The stranger, finally bored of this tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The key rests on his palm, neatly dividing skin and leather. Okay, so this man, I love the way he flirts, love the style, but this dude seems like a total player. Like, this dude would totally cheat on me or something. That's what I'm getting from him. So I don't know if I want to fall into his little trap and get heartbroken. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! He yanks me down, and I stagger, my soul slipping on the steps. For a sick moment, I fear my managers will unravel under his touch, but he's careful not to disturb them, even as his finger digs into my arm. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of death in the road. And that fucking doctor. What is going on? What did I do? His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil as he pulls me closer. And something else. He murmurs against my throat, nose grazing my jaw. Let go. I try to twist away, but he doesn't budge. His breath trills down my neck, sending a thrill of dread through me, but just when I fear he'll bite, he takes a deep whiff instead. His wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger, and he gazes up at me. Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both very. The stranger's ears flatten, and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging it where his grip left grooves in my bandages. The stranger twists around to watch a woman duck out from the curtains behind him. Her cenobium uniform is clearly identical to the one my mentor kept tucked away in her closet. I leave you for all of what, 10 minutes? And you're making trouble again? Will you quit harassing the tourist? The stranger, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. So suspicious. Can you see this is a friend of mine? A natural liar. He grins at me, and his tail swishes minutely. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Vera cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger's drawn you like a moth to flame. It will always find you given time. The woman clucks her tongue as though she's heard this recital 102 times. Word of advice: don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This croak would sell water to a drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it. She shrugs off a wilting look from Vera. Oh, please. Any friend of yours knows it's true. Now hold still. Vera rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. And suddenly it dawns on me. The juggling I heard earlier wasn't coming from the harness attached to his collar, but a leash. A heavy iron chain wound around a hitching post and padlock to the back of his collar. Vera posed deliberately to hide his leash from me. The woman produces a keyring from her pocket. She rifles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock. Come on, unless your friend's tagging along on our merry little soulless hunt. They're hunting for soulless inside the city? Words momentarily failed me. The woman regards me with a polite, if tight, smile before marching down the stairs. Ver lingers. He stretches his arm over his head with a yawn, and I try to not stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. Ooh, okay. Your little secret's safe with me. Try to not get yourself killed. Vera hops off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Lavention knot? That the one where you take the 3 fingers and... Actually, don't tell me. Knowing you, it's disgusting. Vera's airy laughter echoes down the street, if only after he and the cleric have vanished from sight that I realize I'm still missing something. Wait. Reflexively, I shove my hands into my pockets and find it, the room key. I pull it out of my pocket and raise it to the light just to be sure. A nagging feeling distracts from my relief. I don't know what Vera's game was or what he wanted from me. All I know for certain is that the cenobium saw fit to leash him, a fate I could share, if that's what his vague warning meant. I let my eyes drift skyward past the lanterns gently swaying in the breeze, to the cenobium faintly visible through the haze. Just one glimpse is all I need, then I can put this all behind me. This time the key goes into my coin purse for safekeeping. Okay, I cannot read any more of this, so we're gonna end it here. Alright. Well, that was I. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at this message in chat. Sorry, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, and chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any. The quality is guaranteed to be best, flexible, and convenient. Everything is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Seam Rise. I'm not doing that. I ain't paying for nothing. Alright, well, this was TOUCHSTARVED, and so far, I really enjoy it. Like, I was around the end getting a little bit tired just because I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 12 o'clock at night. Or I guess morning. Ugh, it's night. But yeah, for first time streaming, I'm so excited to start this new journey that's gonna happen. I've always wanted to start streaming, but I don't know, I just never really did, just because like at first I wanted to do it like for the views, but I mean, I know I'm talking to myself right now, but now I just want to do it for fun and see if I get anywhere with it. I think it's fun to stream, and I enjoyed it, even if like I didn't meet anyone, didn't talk to anyone. But I can't wait to keep streaming, and I hope that I actually stay with it, because every time I try to do something like media related, I always fall off it and I don't post again for months. But I'll try to keep up with this one, because I actually do enjoy like video games and streams and stuff. I don't know much about like streams, but I'm trying to learn and create little fun things, you know, like trying to make borders and stuff or something. I don't know. Hopefully I get somewhere with this, because this is fun. Yeah. Well, I'm Moon. If anyone ever watches this in the future, thanks for watching. How long was this? An hour and 32 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, see you guys later, I guess. Bye.